Hey there, my crafty friends. Welcome to day 22 of the Vlogmas Sewing Challenge, and welcome back to the channel where we turn fabric and zippers into fabulousness. Today, we're making something that is clearly amazing. Pun is totally intended. It's the double zipper clear organizer. It's perfect for travel, storage, or just keeping your life in order. Let's get sewing, shall we? Alright, here is what you're going to need to get started. Grab a shopping list or read your craft stash because this project is super fun and straightforward. So, here is what you need. You need your main body pieces, and these are two clear vinyl pieces, each measuring 7 inches wide by 14 inches high. Pro tip: vinyl can have a right side and a wrong side, so give it a little stare down before you start sewing. Next, you need a 14-inch zipper. This is 35.5 centimeters for my metric purls with two matching pulls. Next, you need your tabs. This will be cut out of leather, cork, or vinyl, and you're cutting four, each measuring 2 inches wide by 4 inches high. Don't worry, I'll walk you through these fancy details later. Next, you're going to need a ruler and a measuring tape, a fabric marker, some clips. You need two pairs of snap buttons because this pouch deserves some snap plastic closure. Next, you need a matching thread as well as a sewing machine. Of course, you need a pair of very sharp scissors. I cannot overemphasize the importance of this. You need a 1-inch binding, and let's get sewing. Okay, zipper surgery time. All right, just kidding. We're going to grab that zipper, 14-inch zipper. Then we're going to split it in two. Trust me, it's not as scary as it sounds. Just unzip it completely. Take the pulls off and set them aside like little zipper drawers. Now you're going to grab one piece of clear vinyl, right side facing up, and place one half of your zipper right side down along the 14-inch edge of the vinyl. Clip in place. Now you're going to sew this at rate of an inch from the edge. Repeat with the other clear vinyl and the other half of your zipper. Once this is done, you're going to press the zipper edge under the vinyl. Use your fingers because irons and vinyl are a no-go zone. Now you're going to clip in place. You can only clip the sides, definitely. And yeah, you should be able to also clip the other part from the top of the zipper. Once you're done, you're going to be taking this to your sewing machine and you're going to top stitch at 1/8 of an inch, 3 millimeters from my metric pulse from the edge to give it that professional look. And then you're going to repeat with the other vinyl and other zipper half. You're done. Next, we're going to be making these vinyl pieces like a one piece kind of. So you'll be placing them right sides together. Make sure you check that your vinyl has a wrong side and a right side. So if it does, make sure you place right sides together, align the bottom edges. The bottom edges are the edges that don't have the zipper, then stitch at about 3/8 of an inch from the edge. Once that is done, you're going to press that seam open with your fingers, just like I mentioned earlier. Iron and vinyl, yeah, parallel lines that can never meet. So you're going to press the seam open with your fingers and you're going to carefully top stitch on both sides of the seam to flatten it. This step is like giving your pouch a little spine so that I can stand tall and proud. As soon as this is done, it's time to make our tabs. This step is where things get a little bit fancy. You're going to take those tabs and you're going to taper one of the short edges. And to do this, you'll be measuring 1/4 of an inch. This is 6 millimeters wide by 1 inch high on both sides of the shortage, and you're going to connect the marks with a diagonal line. You're going to cut along those lines, and there you have it. You've got your fancy tabs. You're going to repeat this with the other three tabs, and we're done. Now we're going to be placing two tabs wrong sides together. By doing this, because we're going to leave raw edges exposed. So because we're doing this, because we're placing, since there will be raw edges exposed, I just like I always do, I've decided to apply double-sided tape on the wrong sides of two of the tabs, and then I've placed the tabs on each other, wrong sides together. Now you're going to be top stitching round with a 3/8 of an inch seam allowance. When you're now done, you're going to trim it down to 1/8 of an inch. This is 3 millimeters for my sewing frame, for my metric frames. Once it's done, you will now grab your pouch. Decide which side will be the back pouch. Remember, we're going to be having two pouches, so this is where you decide which part is going to be your back pouch. I have decided to use the um, orange one to as my back pouch. This is why I'm using two different clear vinyls, so that I can easily explain which is front, which is back. You can as well just use the same vinyl all through. Now you're going to be marking the center lengthwise of this back pouch. Or do we say widthwise? This should be lengthwise. And then you're going to draw a line. You're going to draw a line lengthwise. This is in the center of this your so-called, or your now determined back pouch. Next, we're now going to measure 1 inch from the zipper teeth, that's the top, and 1 inch from the center line. So I just measured 1 inch now from the zipper teeth, that's from the top. Now I'm going to measure 1 inch from the center line, so you can see 1 inch from the center line. That's on that 1 inch from the top line, and also on the other side, which is the left side. Now you're going to measure another 1 inch in from the left side, and this will also be on the 1 inch line from the top. Now you're going to measure 1 inch on your tab from the short straight edge. You're going to be measuring 1 inch on both of the tabs. As soon as this is done, you're going to position your tabs on the 1 inch marks, the 1 inch from the top and 1 inch from the side marks on your back pouch. You're going to be placing your tabs on this pouch, and you're going to where you're going to actually be placing the 1 inch mark as well on your tabs on these marks. So from the center, your tapered edge is facing out. From the left edge, your tapered edge is facing outside as well. The straight edges they're facing opposite direction. Then you're going to stitch these tabs in place. So what I first did was to use my double-sided tape to glue them in place so that nothing moves while I stitch. And you now you top stitch at about 1/8 of an inch from the edge. So I top stitch a small 1 inch box. Then I stitch an X in between for further reinforcement. Now that this is done, take you're going to bring back your the zipper pulls that you set aside at the beginning, and then you're going to fold your pouch along the zippered edges. You're now going to reinstall the zipper pulls. This way, the pouch is zipped shut on both sides. So as soon as the folding along this zippered edge or across the zipper edge is done, you are going to stitch the open edge of this pouch shut. So you notice that there's a part is folded, a side is folded and a side is open. Clip in place and then top stitch at about quarter of an inch from the edge. Once this is done, we're going to tidy up those raw edges. Now you're going to grab your binding. You could use a fold over elastic or matching bias binding. It also works great. And then you're going to enclose the raw edges with this binding. But here is my own trick. So I usually use double-sided tape to hold the binding in place before sewing. Trust me, this will save your sanity. So I apply double-sided tape on both sides of the seam, remove the backing, then I enclose the seam with the binding with the aid of the double-sided tape. Once this is done, I'm going to top stitch the binding. At about 1/8 of an inch from the edge. And just like that, your edges are neat, clean, and very professional. Now we're going to divide our pouch into two compartments. What we're going to do is fold. Once you fold and you're able to find the center, you're going to top stitch to divide the pouch into two compartments. Basically, if you stitch along the seam, the center seam, you should be fine. So you're just going to stitch along the center seam, or when you fold and you're able to find the center that probably is not the center seam because God knows what happened already, just stitch and your pouch will be divided into two compartments. So this is starting to look amazing, right? Now it's snap time. We're going to be installing the male snaps first on the tabs. Make sure you follow the manufacturer's instructions for your snap kit to install the snaps. Once you install the snaps, the male snaps actually on the tabs, we're going to use the position of the male snaps to mark the exact spot for the female snaps. I'm attaching the female snap already. Once the snaps are installed, you can officially give yourself a high five because you are done. There you have it, guys. Your fabulous, functional, and fancy double zipper clear organizer is ready to rock. Use it to store your brush and toothpaste, your soap and sponge, or maybe even your secret stash of sewing supplies. No judgment here. If you love this project, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe for more sewing adventures, and share it with your crafty friends. Until next time, stay creative and keep stitching. Bye.